this is Optibottom coming with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Prime Cyberverse Autobot Ratchet, the tech specialist. As you can see, he is a Legion class with a little bit smaller figures. Really nice packaging on here. You see that it is easy transformation level 1. Has all the Autobots on the side of the packaging for the specifically Autobot characters, which is really kind of cool. You have the file card, which is right here on the side. With a skill of 10, that's actually pretty impressive. That really is kind of cool. Flip around here on the back, and it says that Autobot Ratchet may come off as gruff and impatient. But when it comes down to it, there's no one who cares more for the Autobots on Earth than their talented medic and mechanic. As you can see, the rescue vehicle mode, robot mode, other characters from the Transformers Prime series. You can join us online at Transformers.com, Facebook, and YouTube, because, you know, YouTube, that's where Optibottom is, so Transformers, they gotta copy Optibottom. Yeah, but remember to ask a parent before going online. That's very important, kids, so make sure you ask your parents. See Series 2, number 4 in the line. Really kind of cool figure. I really do like Ratchet. And in the immortal words of the one and only Pia, you must own all the combs. Alright guys, so here we have Ratchet open up out of its packaging and in his emergency vehicle mode. Now, just like with all the other Cyberverse figures, you do have his little tech spec things here on the side with a perforated edge that you can just rip off, and you can collect these, and I've actually decided to keep these. I mean, it doesn't actually say Legion or anything, or Cyberverse, so I could probably keep those and use them for my, like, deluxe figures or something like that. Now, starting things off first, taking a look at his weapon. Now, this weapon is actually pretty nice. I do like it, but we've seen it before. It's the exact same molded weapon that came with the Cliff Jumper. I mean, it's completely identical, all the way down from the color to, like I said, the mold on it, which is really kind of unfortunate, but I actually really do like this. It just has one minor kind of problem. You can't really use it how Ratchet used it in the actual cartoon, but you can have him store it here on the roof, which is really kind of funny. You can put it here on the side, which that's really loose. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to do that. You can put it on this side and maybe that's the gimmick here. You just have quick draw. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I guess. I don't know, but there's the weapon. Now, the transformation on this guy is ridiculously easy. One thing I will say, though, the paint job on here is a hell of a lot better than we got with the deluxe one. Now, I don't have the deluxe one actually transformed in vehicle mode, so I'm not going to show that off, but you guys have seen that. One thing that does kind of suck is it doesn't have the, like, lifeline kind of zigzag things right on there, but that's not too bad. But overall, very nice in terms of a paint job. Rolls really well. Now, to transform them, you just take these legs, you bend these, you rotate these down. Now you have to bend them all the way like this, so it does kind of replicate how it looks in the deluxe. Now you can keep it straight like that, but you actually take the feet, bottom sections here, and they actually kind of fold out, revealing his feet. So that's how the legs are supposed to be. You kind of keep them like that, and you can see that they're kind of angled, which is pretty accurate looking, I suppose. And then these just accordion down, just like so. And here you have him in his robot mode. I mean, it's actually a really, really simple transformation. But again, because of the way that this guy's colored, he's a whole lot more accurate looking and a whole lot more fun. Now, you do have his weapon. Now, the thing that I was talking about, which kind of sucks, is you can't really plug it in. I guess maybe you sort of could. I mean, you can have him hold the one thing like that, so you can kind of have it like that, I guess, if you really wanted to, which isn't too terribly bad, but I think it's more designed for him to hold it like this, which again isn't too bad, but is definitely a little bit higher than it should be. Or you can have him hold it like this and have him use it as a sword, which, you know, that's not too terribly bad. Now, the one kind of minor problem that I do have with this is the way that these shoulders are, it really kind of hinders his articulation. As you can see, you got the little peg right here that when you rotate it around, it gets caught on the back thing, so you have a hard time rotating his arms. These shoulder bits just really kind of get in the way. Now, this side, it's not as bad because they don't have this little extra bit that sticks out. You can kind of see it right there. This side doesn't have that, so this one rotates perfectly fine. This one, on the other hand, It does, but then you have to kind of angle it in order to get it all the way around. So that kind of sucks. That's a little unfortunate. His legs up here at the hip around ball joints, and he bends at the knee. And like I said, there is some pivot on the foot, so you can get a decent range of motion. I mean, his arms really are kind of the weakest part on him. I mean, he's got the entire like front half of the car, the hood, and then the whole side panels all on his arm. So I mean, it's kind of a mess going on there. But overall, it doesn't look all that bad. Oh, oops, he fell over. He's drunk. Drunk on Energon. Now for a size comparison, here you see the deluxe version of him next to his little Cyberverse version. And look, I should call him Mini-Me. You got a big combs and little combs. Now to transform him back, I mean, it's ridiculously simple. Angle these up, kind of peg those together like so, rotate this around, pull down the foot, that just kind of sits right inside there, foot down, rotate. I mean, this is actually a really, really simple transformation, and here you already have him back in his vehicle mode. Very simple transformation, but I mean, for me, it really is a nice one. It really does kind of work. I'd really probably say that the biggest downfall of this is just the transformation. It is a little bit too simple. But while that is kind of a negative, it's not really all that bad because it works. The vehicle mode, I think, looks wonderful. I mean, it is very nice, very accurate, and in my opinion, vehicle mode-wise, looks better than the deluxe. The robot mode is actually pretty good as well. The biggest problem is his shoulder bits, but, you know, there are some things that you have to sacrifice for having a smaller, much more simpler figure. So without a doubt, guys, I would highly recommend picking... I have to recommend picking this guy up because P.A. told us to. We have to own all the combs. And you cannot argue with the one and only P.A. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.